Hi, everyone. What a great night. Well, Grant, we... got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A. You know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Stolen by Carter. Off target from three-point range. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Luke Walton and I got a chance to talk for a bit. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Owens. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Anthony against Yabusele. And Anthony slams it in.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there could... be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Owens. They set the pick. 4-3. The rebound by Carter.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Back to Anthony. Pass to Owens. Anthony with a screen on Yabusele. Clock at 6. Here's Owens. No luck on that one.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Off the mark there with a 3. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Gone 2 of 5 from deep. Down low. No good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Now here's Anthony. Murphy with a screen on Yabusele. He nails it, and we're tied.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Carter. And he lobs it up to the rim, and stolen by Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anthony's got 6.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
The home team calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. And though it's early, let's take a look at the cup standings.
Yeah, getting off to a hot start is really important in this tournament because there's so little margin for error.
Shooting just 38% so far in this one. To the wing, right side. And here's Ingram outside. Drills it from deep.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 6. Pass to Taylor. 6 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Hammonds. To the paint. Off with the layup.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Cooper. And Ingram with the block. The home team calls timeout.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain, besting them in the conference semis last year.
While we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
The moment this guy steps on the hardwood, you know what time it is. Offense, defense, transition, it doesn't matter where the game goes. He's going to be the one dominating things.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Lets it fly. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Walker passes to Taylor. Pass to Anthony. And Carter with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. And Hall gets it to go.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Pettit. The home team calls timeout.
They needed extra time to get the win, but the end result is all that matters.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
41 seconds left in the first. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Norris from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Here's Ingram. Can't nail the jumper. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. They lead by 1, and we'll bring you the starter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Count that bucket. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's the three. He buries it from three. Yabusele's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A fantastic 57%. Owens, the pass to Murphy. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. To the right side. Here's Owens. He's scoreless. Oh, and got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. I think what excites me the most early in the season is the uncertainty of the journey, Dora.
Oh, there's no doubt. Everything's in front of you, and that goes for every team in the league. Fans know it, players know it. All the arenas right now still full of optimism.
And he's good on the second. Got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Ooh, he took a hard foul. The shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Number 2.
The first free throw is good. Perfect from the line this time.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. From 7 feet. Great D that time from Yabusele.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage. Exactly what you're looking for.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you guys.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 9.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Murphy. Here's Taylor. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Owens. He's covered by Yabusele. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. On Wednesday and then on Friday.
Take a break. Take a break.
Shot.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Hammonds. Throws it up high. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Back to Anthony. And there's the screen. To the middle. Here's Cooper. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Anthony against Yabusele. Over Anthony. And the foul is called. He missed it. So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Owens. He's covered by Yabusele. Anthony, the pass to Owens. Here's Cooper. To the inside. The jump hook. And Carter with the block. Pass to Yabusele. Soft touch off the glass. Yabusele's got 7 now. In this quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And the visitors call time here.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know,
It's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So both teams changing it up here. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. Anthony outside. Ooh, trains the 19-footer. Anthony's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Right side, Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Anthony with it. Give him 8. To the middle. Here's Cooper. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Yabusele outside. Pass to Hammonds. Fires, high post. Good work there as it goes.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Here's Owens. 1:43 left in the first half. Cooper's shot is off. Gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Pass to Carter. Here's Hammonds. Over to the left wing. Now here's Carter. And he's going for the oop here. And Yabusele slams it in.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Owens. Pass to Cooper. 51 seconds left in the second. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Here's Carter. From down in the low post, it goes. Carter's got 6 points.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Here's Owens. Pass to Hall. Stolen by Carter. In transition, here they come.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Hammonds. Out to the right wing. Just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. 13 points in the game. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for the home team, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the home team.
You hear that?
Yeah? Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much. Drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Boom! He jams it straight down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Outside Carter. Pass to Christopher. Now Carter. Launches it, and the three-pointer goes.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Anthony, takes a three, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offense.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Pass to Hammonds. No good with the triple. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's Anthony. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's Hammonds from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Hammonds has got 5 now.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
When it comes to the scoring ability, There's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
And the visitors call time here. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now Anthony. He's got 14. Hammonds grabs a rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Shooting 52% from the floor so far. The floater, Anthony misses. Gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Hammonds. Fires in the triple. Hammonds has got his third bucket of the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Here's Anthony. Blocked! And he comes up with a bucket. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Hammonds. The jump hook. He got a piece of it. From the right block. The putback. The home team calls timeout.
Timeout. Sorry.
Gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Up top, Carter. Picked by Carter. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8 points now.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Walker. There's the three. Hammonds grabs a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Fires for three. Knocks it down from distance.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to Taylor. Here's Cooper from the arc. Gets the three to fall. Cooper's got 7.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pulls it. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And he got the... whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, I think it's safe to say Cam Johnson has really hit his stride lately.
Absolutely, B.A. He's seizing the opportunities he's been given, taking and making more shots, dropping more dimes. He's reaching another level of his game.
Hall's checked in for Murphy. And he lobs it up top. Gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. It's Walker on the wing. He's covered by Yabusele. Walker's shot is off. Gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Down low. There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Launches a 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 8 now.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Walker. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The home team calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
They've got Anthony. And it's Hall in at the four-man position. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, in football they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hall. The rebound by Carter.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Inside. And stolen by Anthony. And they're running. Missed inside.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The three is up. Nails it from three.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
To the wing on the left. Hall passes to Anthony. Here's Taylor. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got... Oh, wow!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the visitors call time here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Hammers the lob through.
Timeout. Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. The home team calls timeout. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Shot is off. He's 5 for 11 in this one. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Murphy with a screen on Yabusele. Anthony, the pass to Taylor. Now here's Murphy. He's checked by Carter. Back to Murphy. Carter with the block. They retain possession. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Taylor.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Anthony, left side. Driving inside. It's deflected. Outside Carter. Hits a three-pointer. Carter's got 13 in the second half.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Taylor. Anthony outside. Here's Taylor. Doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
To stop the run, and he lays it in.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. To the left side wing. Left side Carter. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He unleashed something special there. Just so powerful.
Hey, he's showing off a little bit right there, Grant. And who can blame him for it?
How about the athleticism, the body control, the creativity? 10 out of 10. Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Yabusele. And Yabusele slams it in.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Taylor. He's covered by Yabusele. Over to the wing. Taylor passes to Anthony. Fires the three. The rebound by Yabusele. Gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Up top Carter. And stolen by Murphy. For the finish. And he dunks it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Yabusele outside. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes, because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right. Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
With the drive, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
No good that time. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
NFL.